Hello everyone, I am Jogén Hummingbird. I am with the Footsteps to Peace. I am an intuitive channel, astrologer, Reiki master, and a spiritual life coach. If anything I say in today's reading resonates with you and you would like to book your own personal reading with me, you can head over to my website, which is jogendivinity.com. That is JOGENDIVINITY.com, and you can click on the offerings tab to take a look at everything that I have available. So let me grab this card that we had fly off over here. So I'm going to jump on here and give you guys your Pisces new moon reading. So we have that coming up on February 19th. Going into the 20th, it's going to happen at 1 a.m. or 1:09 a.m. Pacific or Central Standard Time. It's going to happen at 11:09 p.m. on the 19th at Pacific Standard Time. And so this is going to be happening going from like the night of the 19th into the morning of the 20th. So this is right at the beginning of Pisces season. We're starting it off with a bang, just like we did with Aquarius season, but not in a bang so much to the sense of where it's going to be crazy shaking us up. This is Pisces energy, so we're really we're really in the ethers, we're really in our feelings, we're in the realms and in the spiritual places. So let's take a look at this card. It's full moon in Capricorn, funnily enough. Take a reality check. This is an offer from the universe to just sit back. Like, hey, we're going to dissolve all of the control that you have around trying to get a to-do list, around trying to get like a structure, around an organization, around like this empire that you're trying to build, around all these things that you're trying to get done, make happen, force it. All these things that you're really trying to work hard for are going to be put on a pause, because at the time with this new moon happening, we're having that happen where the sun is conjunct the moon at the first degree of Pisces, which when you take a look at the first degree of Pisces, it's known as the meadow of flowers, or the field of flowers, or a field of grass, or an open meadow. And this is all about connecting back to your breath, to your spirit, to really feel that you are a reflection of source energy in a body, and to kind of dissolve your understanding of what this means for you, who you are, what you've been through. And this is about really what you be, not what you can label yourself as, not what you can conceive yourself to be, not what you can put like yourself in a box to fit into. Taking a reality check into like, okay, what is reality? What really is reality? That's the question mark. It's Pisces. So at the same time that this Pisces sun and moon conjunction is happening at the first degree, we have 3 degrees away over in Aquarius, we have Saturn at 28 degrees. So there's Capricorn energy right there. This is going to make you feel like you're going to need to set the routine, but it's in Aquarius. This is the masculine of Saturn. So this is going to make you feel like you're going to need to like cling to your routines, but then the Pisces energy is going to like dissolve this. It's going to be like, hey, no, we're not. No, that's not you. None of this outside of you is you, but it is all you. It's not a reflection of you, but it is a reflection of you. It's like this Pisces energy is going to clusterfuck you. It's going to throw off any sense, any logic, or any mean of reason or understanding that you are going to have to what's going on. And it's going to be spirit kind of forcing you to take a reality check, to sit back, to be like, okay, what does spirit tell me about what's going on? What can I really look at a source perspective here with, as opposed to how can I make this make sense to my human? How can I get this to fit into my head? How can I make this concept make more sense to me? Or how can I rationalize this? Or how can I make it make sense to other people around me? How can I explain this? You don't need to. This isn't taking a reality check, and this in the sense of you need to know what's going on. No, you really don't. Taking a reality check in the sense of understanding the Piscean energy of reality. It's all one piece of consciousness, piece of awareness. So if you can find yourself in vibrational resonance with that part of you that knows that, or with the part of you that like sees reality from that perspective, where you can check your reality from that perspective, you can check your ego from that perspective, you can check everything from that perspective, and move back and take a seat, take like a rest, take a breather. This is a really powerful time. Like think about with that first degree Pisces, like we were talking about, that being the open meadow, that being the field of flowers. What do you do when you're in a field of flowers? Do you run around and stomp on them and try to make new houses and land on flowers? No. You want to stop and you want to smell the flowers and you want to appreciate nature and you want to give thanks and love to Mother Earth for growing these flowers, and you want to stop and you want to smell them and you want to give gratitude and you want to just sit and bask in that. That's spirit in reality, which is spirituality. So that's Pisces. So that's what this energy is really about here. So give yourself some time to sit back here. Let's get some oracle cards as to what the energy is going to say as well. So awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This, see, and there's the moon right there. So this is not a time of action. This is not a time of get shit done. This is not a time of forcing yourself to do anything. This is not a time to put your thinking cap on. This is a time, like it says, integration. This is a time to just be, like we were talking about earlier with the Piscean energy of understanding that you are source energy inside of a human body as opposed to a human having a spiritual experience. This is that's the opposite. Honestly, that's the exact opposite. So really what we're trying to do here is we're trying to form a relationship with our spirit inside of our human body again, inside of this vessel. I feel in the energy that a lot of us are going to be spending some time in nature for this kind of Pisces energy, whether it's like day before, day of, day after, triple moon energy. Whether or not you're actually doing anything on the full moon, it doesn't really matter. You can work with it in that 3-day span. But this is like, okay, how can I actually get back to my natural rhythm? Being in tune with nature, really, it activates a part of your consciousness. There's something in psychology, it's called blue matter, which is a part of your brain that can only be activated, stimulated, or created when you're fully immersed in greenery of nature and when your electromagnetic field is being balanced and with the negative and positive ions by putting your bare feet on Mother Earth. So that's when the blue matter is most potent in its production process. It's not something that you can make from being inside or from being in closed captivity or from being in an office space or from being at your hair salon all day or whatever the case is for you, whether you work from home or you work outside of your home or whatever you're doing. There's a need to get away from the things that are outside of you and to go back in. This is an integration time, not an outergration. This is not like an existential, how does everybody fit into me? Like, I know that Pisces can get really caught in the collective and the compassion of caring about other people and in the people pleasingness, but this is really not about other people. This is about you. This is really, this color palette is very Piscean. It's very beautiful, but this is all about you right now, everybody. Okay. This is not like in the sense of like me, the identity, the individual. That's very Aries. This is okay. Me/us, like that's /all, that's Pisces. That's where we are right now. This is how do we play into this, not in the what role do we play, how do we play into this, how it's really about the being rather than the doing. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards on this to get some other archetypes for the energy as well. The world. This is beautiful. This is such a beautiful message for the new moon in Pisces. I definitely feel like, oh, and see on the world too, we have a lion, we have an eagle, we have a bull, and we have a woman. So we have like a lot of different astrological archetypes present. So this can be Virgo. It can be one of the twins of Gemini. This can be Taurus. This can be the high or the middle iteration of Scorpio, the eagle, the soaring on the wings. And then the lion is obviously Leo. So this is definitely like, okay, we're taking all of everything that we learned from the zodiacal journey. Pisces is the end of the zodiac. This is the completion of a zodiacal year. We're about to start over. We're about to see the end of a lot of things and the birth of a lot of new things into creation. Pisces is like ruled by Neptune. So this is like ego death and dissolution. This is identity dissolving. So there's going to be a lot of things that are separating from us, but we're gaining the world out of this. We're seeing all of what we have created previously, all of what we have experienced, and we're really integrating that into our consciousness so that way we can look at reality from a different perspective. So we can, instead of getting so caught up in the minute individualized details, identity, Aries energy of, okay, what does this mean? What can I do? What can I get done? This person did this thing to me. This individual compartmentalized things, each little tiny thing, chaotic. This is okay. All and it having no weight. This is all and it having absolutely no weight. So then right beneath that we have the 9 of Swords followed by the High Priestess. So this is definitely like, I feel that this is like sandwiched in between there a lot, because Pisces energy and a shadow frequency can be very Nine of Swords. It can be very sleepless. It can be very restless. It can be very depressive. It can be very self-sabotaging unconsciously. Pisces does rule the unconscious realm in astrology. It's also like the realm of delusion and mental health and like hospitals, institutions, things like that. So this could definitely be like pulling up some past emotions to alchemize and integrate, like these energetic upgrades, like we were saying, and taking the reality check. For some of you, I do feel in the energy that this is a time where you're literally, like with the Pisces being the end of the zodiacal year, like we're talking about the end of the zodiac cycle, this is like, okay, we're coming to completion with the parts of you that are not serving you, coming into this wisdom and integration of everything that you've experienced throughout the wholeness of your life, throughout the wholeness of your being, through this experience in this incarnation. And anything that's holding you back from that is like being let go, that you are truly like, not in the sense that you are letting it go and forgetting about it and not like repressing it in your consciousness, you're pushing it away, you're not doing that. But this integration, the energetic upgrades, this is like, okay, I'm taking the wisdom, the high priestess energy from these experiences, and I'm going to integrate them into the wholeness of my being, instead of just like having to force myself to take actions based off of what's more conscious and alignment with what everybody else around me is doing, because that is what Pisces can do. It can get caught up in that collective energy because of the lack of boundaries. So this isn't a time to like set a bunch of boundaries. This isn't a time to get anything done. This is just a time to be. This is a time to reconnect with you, not in a way of with an agenda or setting a certain intention. You're more than welcome to do that. But this is just about the essence itself. This is not about a goal, an objective, an agenda, an idea, a to-do list, completing an achievement, getting something done. This is not fucking about that. This time right now, we have no aspects, like other than like the Saturn within 3 degrees orb conjunction of the sun moon conjunction in the sky. Other than that, there is nothing going on with the moon or the sun astrologically in the sky at this time. So this is a time of stillness. This is a time of breathing. This is a time of taking it easy. Do not force yourself right now. There's a lot of energy being channeled to you cosmically right now. Do not overload yourself, okay? So that is the message that I have for the new moon in Pisces, and it was a really intense one. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you resonated with the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Footsteps to Peace and click that notification bell icon so you are notified every time we upload a new video for you. And then again, if you're interested in that personal reading with me, all of my information is down below in the description as well as my socials. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Many blessings.